was quick. It was pretty painless. I think we always create a lot more fear in our heads than actually the real situation is.
Yeah, the filing system, especially when we're working remotely and can't check in with each other, just down the hall, the importance of having a really well-structured filing system in SharePoint and how we organize everything so that across clients, the similarity is there too, so that it's easy for us to work from one client to the next.
I thought it was really cool to be able to see, this is kind of my first big getting into the post-grad world job, and to be able to see an organization striving towards bettering itself right off the bat is extremely motivating. And it motivated me to work harder and to be really passionate about what I'm working for.
Overall, I thought it was a really positive process. I think it added a lot of structure to a lot of the processes and stuff that we were already doing for clients. And that standardization just helps us really perform at a more professional level. And overall, super positive. None of the things that were discussed were really a surprise. So I think there was a really solid kind of preparation process for that.
We had a plan and we talked through the plan. Everyone was on the same page and we just started forging forward. And sometimes, that's all it takes is to have a team behind you and a team with you, and you just kind of keep going into the unknown, and you achieve whatever your heart desires and more. And I think that was the best part of this whole process.
Also, I was given kind of the room and the decision-making power to find okay, what works best for me. I was given options on okay, here's 2 ways that you can try to get familiar with this thing. You can choose what you want to do there. So that was really helpful to me.
I think accreditation gives us opportunities that we wouldn't have had before. And I think that the accreditation process made us a stronger team and made us a stronger company as a whole.
For me personally, it sort of means that our company has come to that next level. And I think it's important personally because it feels like a big milestone. Professionally, I think it's meaningful in 4 different ways. First of all, it means a lot to our clients, I think, that we are managing things in a best practices way, that we're also guiding them to run their organizations in the best way possible. It's important to our employees that we be organized and structured in everything we do. That helps not only in how we manage our day-to-day operations, but in a good, stable onboarding process. It's important to our business because I think it opens doors that might not be there otherwise, where the best nonprofits out there are going to look for accreditation, and now we can count ourselves amongst those candidates to manage those nonprofits. And lastly, I think the AMC model is not as well understood as it deserves to be. And I think the more of us who are accredited, the better the industry looks. So it's good for AMCs worldwide as well. I think an immediate impact, we're in the middle of the Great Resignation, right? People, if your onboarding process and your structure is not solid, I think your retention is going to show it. And that's a big concern for us, like it is for everybody. So I think a hidden impact in this first year is going to be our own personal staff, stability, sense of well-being, well laid out rules, regulations, policies, procedures that we had in place to some extent, but not everything was nailed down and written down and accessible to everybody. So I think in the first year, we're going to see a difference in the way staff is onboarded, the way staff feels like they know exactly what's going on and what's expected. And then I think we're going to see a significant correction amongst our clients in the policies and procedures they have in place now that we've been through it and we're accredited 100 times over. I would say to any company, large or small, go ahead and do it. It's going to be better for you than you ever thought it would be.